The UTEP Miners. Handoff. Jones, watch out, breaks a tackle. Oh, he punishes the defensive back of Tech, and he is thrown out of bounds of Aaron Jones.
Woo, Aaron Jones comes through this hole off the left side of the offense, and right here lowers the boom right there. Again, demonstrating his physicality.
6'8", his center's 6'6", his right tackle 6'7". He's playing behind a bunch of trees.
Each of its last 3 possessions. A.J. Dillon down the sideline. Dillon trying to dash to the end zone for the Eagles, and he's gone. A.J. Dillon, 4th rushing TD of the game. One for 75 yards.
Watch this one now. He's going to skate to the edge. He runs through the tackle of Jair Alexander. Get off me! He just throws the defender off his back.
22 is Chucky Williams.
Easily again the motion man. And the give to Wadley. There's the elusiveness. Wadley across the 40 and close to midfield. A gain of 14 finally brought down.
Easily in motion. And Akrum Wadley on the run with a cut inside. And a flag in. All Wadley in the backfield so far.
1st and 10. Just across midfield. Wadley staying on his feet, making people miss. Akrum
Run, sink in, and appreciate the skills of Akrum Wadley. 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are just
for the Hawkeyes. This is Wadley on the run. He's got a hat on a hat, and he shimmies by the defensive back Peavy on a beautiful run, very close to the sticks.
Getting yards yourselves. There's 2 head shakes that gets him about 6 more yards on this run.
Adams High School in Dallas. Brady Mengarelli back in the game, and he ran over Nick Orr. He won't pick up the first down.
His physical presence, not a big guy, only 5'10", but watch how hard he lowers that shoulder, keeps his pass.
They have a first down. And here's Herrien. Tough run. He delivered the blow to Brandon Jones.
Opportunity here. Remember DeAndre Swift with this fumble deep in their own territory. And Herrien with 2.
Well, they do, Rudy. Right back to him. Cuts it back. Ryan Hill looking to plow over defender with a stiff arm.
Here's we start the second.
Brown in the gun with Jones, and Brittain Brown will get the call here. Good hard running by Brown.
Breaking free, Brittain Brown at the 5, and he dives. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, how about this? You talked about Sean Wilson earlier and what we saw with him as a freshman. Here's a redshirt freshman refusing to go down, fighting until he...
Offense now doing it at Syracuse.
Right. Matt Johnson is on the staff of Sean Lewis at Kent State. Well, how about this? As that football was put in the hands of Bryson Denley. Denley just down Bowling Green. Wasik to Denley.
Number 57, defense. Penalty is declined. Result of the play, 1st and 10.
You see Denley pointing, get a block down the field as he cuts back inside.
Booms that one. Michael Walker all the way back near the 20 to field it. Got a block and takes a huge hit at the 29-yard line. That's
It's both in the second quarter for Akers. He'll run it again, turn the corner, run over a defender, and up near midfield. 12 bruising yards from
Catch play, looking for a crease, found it, now put the foot in the ground. There you see it drive straight through the hole, now finish with power. Runs right through the safety.
Hello of Purdue had 107 yards all the way back in 07. Talk about handing out some punishment. James tripped up on his way to the end zone by Shelton Lewis, but he blew up Jalen Young in the hole.
Yeah, here's a nice clean hit. Come on, I'm going to take you on right here. And then you just have a seat. And then a little bit of...
Done a nice job with them, too. 6-time coach of the year in his league. And on first down, Christian Turner delivering a little heat at the end of that. He is not down, and he continues to move to the first down.
Let's see if his knee comes down.
Watch, he's going to lower his shoulder right here. Boom, that's nice.
Thursday out there.
Comes a blitz. Burrow throws to Edwards-Helaire. If he can make one man miss it, he does. Edwards-Helaire down for a first down.
Senses the blitz, knows where his outlet is.
They put it in the breadbasket of Taylor, who just ran over the defender. He knocked him in the next week.
Taylor just comes straight downhill. Oh.
Now there's the dive up the middle to DJ Johnson, and he runs angry. That's what Coach Calhoun said, and that's
Packed up. They look like, I mean, normal Division I FBS.
Little draw play here. DJ Williams, look out. Williams into the secondary, bounces off another guy, still going all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Got a timeout left.
There's 11 seconds remaining. They do have the timeout Gary talked about.
Dallas Crawford looking for running room, runs through a couple of tackles. Good run to the ground. Crawford running over people, and he almost popped it first down Miami.
Is the running back replacing the injured Duke Johnson. They'll flare to him on the outside. With a fine move on Telvin Smith. You don't see that often out in space. Telvin could not bring him down.
Well in there, Joe. And once again, quickly getting it out to D'Anthony Thomas.
Darrell O'Neal to punt down to his own doorstep. Lets it fly from the 3-yard line. Fielded at midfield by Robert Nelson. Veers out to the right across midfield to the far sideline. Has a block. Shakes one. Big block administered down near the 50-yard line. Somebody got shook down there.
Wilkins avoids pressure, got a great block.
The
defense offside number 9 in the neutral zone at the snap. Penalties decline. Result of the play, first down.
And because that
On second down and long, Richard gets the block. Demario Richard lowers the shoulder and sets up third and short. His advantage against Polite Bray. Instead, they swing it to Richard. Here he gives him a block. First down, Arizona State to the 15.
I mean, no one runs out with him. This is an easy pitch and catch. He's already got leverage.
Brought to you by Verizon. They're the numbers for Taylor Kelly. 14 TDs, no INTs. Demario Richard into the end zone, and it's the Sun Devils first on the board in El Paso. 4 of them go for 9+. Demario Richard takes it in for the touchdown.
Lewis, the setback, number 1. He'll take it off the left side, wrapped up immediately by guess who?
They're in the flat.
Big collision. Demario Richard at the 10-yard line.
They'll need all the help they can get. Third down and 11. They flare it out. Big collision. Demario Richard and Brandon Williams, and Brandon won it. They're short of the first.
They send Johnson in motion. He'll grab it. Makes a really nice cut, and he's got the first down. That cut by Derrius Johnson made it a 1-yard play to a 14-yard play and a first down.
Johnson is the best player on his football team, which is a great compliment. And he said he also has tremendous hands.
And 3rd and 1, give to the junkyard dog. That's exactly where I was going with that for a first down.
Don't do as much running as you guys. Here's Guice again, trying to stretch it to the right side. Guice had a remarkable season last year, Andre, when everyone expected Leonard Fournette to carry the load.
McClease now as Hooker fumbles the football. Trying a little trickeration right here. Might work. Oh, what a catch!
Goodness.
Ruled incomplete by the officials, but he's trying to stay in bounds.
And looks like his toe might have just been on that white line, but absolutely fantastic catch.
It's a shame it was, because the one-handed catch is amazing. Yeah, they're going to rule. Motion across from Bussey to give to Singletary. Singletary with a hole.
Singletary, a nice move. And Singletary, a lot of breathing room. Out to the 31-yard line as we check in with Mike Hall for a team.
White jerseyed Fresno State deep in Nebraska territory. Virgil with time, connecting with his tight end Olsen.
1,000 or more passing and 1,000 or more rushing yards. It's a handoff to their very talented sophomore running back, Duke Catalon, who has his own health concerns coming into this game, but you see right away his first kick.
But I watched him in pregame. He was cutting great off of that, and he had a burst. And you see, he is a physical runner.
Linehan, pressure coming, has a man, it's Penny, and it's a first down. Into Ohio territory, out of bounds to 45. Well,
that's what he does after he catches the ball and gets to the sideline. This is a 230-pound running back. You better bring your...
Play fake. Reynolds loading up. Going up the ladder, one-handed. Columbus, Ohio.
Here's a highlight for you. One hand. Bring it down.
At Hawaii, if you're not recruiting Hawaii quarterbacks, you're missing the boat, is what it is, right? They've been so good. Wow, what a hit by Kaylee.
Little Mike Alstott sound from Chris Berman here. Just a little knocking guys over.
The list now, as guys are starting to determine should they come out or stay.
Hard contact and a 5-yard pickup.
Mike, we call that a woo lick. When I play, we call it a woo lick. The reason why we call it a woo lick is because when we ran, pitching it.
That's Jalen Moore finishing the run hard.
They'll motion him out. Pump fake. Gonna go deep. Go for the end zone, and Hartford dives for it. What a grab! Touchdown, Clemson! One of the catches of the year. Oh.
And one of the reasons he's here is because of that. That was a nice play. There's Hasty again. Out to the 40-yard
later by. The nice move. Hasty shows you the quick athleticism and the speed to just leave a defender standing there. That's impressive.
All quarterbacks expect pressure.
They'll hand it off right up the middle. Oh, crushing hit back at the 15-yard line.
This is trucks. Boom, right there. I mean, just get off me.
This summer, watching tons of film, that he really started to get comfortable. There's Wilson off to the races again, over the midfield stripe. Wilson inside the 40, inside the 30-yard line, finally dragged down. Wilson has already climbed to number 5 all time here at North Texas, and he continues.
Well, it's not a bad deal to be number 5 anytime that you're in the ranks, but, you know, for what we've seen from Wilson, you know, being able to play it behind his pads, pumping his legs.
Long way to go, pal. Hold on. Here is Ellis. To the end, big hits from Kekoa Nawahine. Pads are popping tonight, Adam. Oof, I don't know.
You get the yardage.
Boy, how about that little shimmy from Wilkins? He's inside the 20.
In the open field. Woo! That move.
Now's the time. And he struggled on third down, not this time. Joseph Yerby finds a hole, crosses midfield, and gets swung down. And Dodd, the defensive end, ran a long way to take him down after pickup of 22. You know, the inconsistent part of this might...
By UTEP, down by 3. Trying to find the end zone for the first time tonight. Delayed handoff, Jones hit the edge. Another stiff arm, and he's close to the first down.
Island has been able to use this quick, short passing game to close to within 3 points, and Virginia Tech is going to have to start from deep in their own territory.
Tough time separating from Terrell Edmonds in particular.
Yeah, give the ball to Justin Crawford, averaging nearly 8 yards a carry, and that average will go up after that run.
A year ago, and it's because of these sweet feet right there. Excellent.
Checks in along with Shell, number 25. Here goes Howard off the read option. He's an outstanding runner. Look at him go.